Hello, my name's Deborah Goodall and I'm at the North Sea Observatory, which sits on Chapel Point. Built in 2018, the observatory is a purpose-built marine observatory sat next to some fabulous south-facing beach huts. It's open all year round and has a really great cafe, art gallery and of course some stunning views over the North Sea. Today I'm going to talk about branding. So what is branding? Well, it's not your logo, though that is part of it. Most people, when you mention branding, immediately think about their logo. In reality, it's absolutely everything you do and everything you say in your business. So Bruce McKinnon, who's a brand strategist and has written a great book called What's Your Point, says that a brand is a product or service that delivers a consistent and distinctive benefit to a customer. It will contain a set of characteristics that it will use to differentiate itself from its competition and ensure it remains relevant to its customers. So the key point with your brand is to focus on what your customers or clients will take away from it and then look at how this is communicated to them. So in my work as a brand strategist, I often use a brand key to focus my clients on the elements that are based in fact, so the kind of rational benefits of the brand, and then to focus on the elements that are intangible, so the emotional benefits of the brand. So here we have the example of a brand key. To complete this, you start at the base and you think about who your target audiences are. So on the left-hand side at the base, it's customer target. And on the right-hand side at the base, we're talking about market definition. So this is the market in which you operate. So you want to be specific, but not too niche. What you don't want to do is cut yourself off from potential opportunities or not keep an eye on relevant competitors. So for example, if we think about Blockbuster Video, they were very much in the market of rental DVDs and rental videos for home use. What they didn't define their market as was in-home entertainment. And if they had done, then they might still be around, but they might be providing streaming services in the same way that Netflix or Apple TV are. So from the base, we move on to the left-hand side of the model, which is all about those rational benefits of your brand. So what's absolutely set in truth. So the benefits of the brand, and things that are absolutely cast in stone about your brand and business. On the right-hand side of the model, we look at that emotional benefits. So the personality of the brand, that's the personality of the business, not your personality. So what do you want people to think about emotionally when they think about your brand? And then also we think about your brand values. And that has to be something much deeper than honesty and integrity. That's almost a given, but really think about actually what are your brand values. And then you bring that together to draw out actually what your core insight is and what the essence of your brand is and what your brand position is. Using the brand key is important whether you're dealing with leisure or business tourists. However, it could be argued that if you're dealing with both leisure and business tourists, it's more important to spend time doing this because you'll need to understand the emotional and rational benefits of the brand to both of those target audiences. You only have one brand in your business and it'll need to appeal to those two different sectors. So why would you bother spending time completing this? Well, really, it helps to define your mission, vision, and values. And overall, it defines your purpose. Ultimately, it helps you as the business owner prioritise the purpose and character of your brand and helps you make the best decisions in the delivery of your business to your customers. So it can help give you really clear direction. Also, it can help you communicate the mission, vision and values internally. After all, it's your team that are going to deliver this brand through their words, actions and behaviours. They're going to be in contact with your customers. It also allows you to think more broadly about your marketplace and what differentiates your business from your competition. So you and your competition all solve your customers' problems, but your business needs to be relevant and different. So completing the brand key can help you start thinking about things down that track. So why is any of this important? So having a brand that your customers or potential customers trust will really inspire confidence. So loyalty comes from trust. So being consistent in your delivery to your customers will help build that loyalty. So you're creating retention. Branding also uses the power of emotions to build relationships with customers and clients. And that relationship is deeper than just being transactional. It can also help your business stand apart from your competition. So it helps to deliver value to your customers. So by understanding what your customers value, you can give it to them. You can give them also what they didn't know they needed, but now they can't manage without, which of course then also leads to further retention. Knowing your brand can also help create a positive working environment, can lead to having engaged employees who deliver the brand promise through positive customer experiences, which again can lead to customer retention. So retention, of course, leads to reputation, which ultimately leads to growth. Once you've completed the brand key, which isn't a 10-minute task, normally I'd run that as a half-day workshop with clients, take that information and assess all of your customer touch points, from prospect, so anything that you use to recruit customers, right through to post-delivery and follow-up. Do those elements deliver the brand experience identified in the brand key? And if not, what changes could be made to create brand consistency? If you're already delivering at each touch point, that's fantastic. But what could your business then do to exceed customer expectations? And also think about whether your brand could open up new revenue streams for your business. So are there additions that people would buy on the strength of your brand? Use your brand key to communicate your mission, vision and values to your team, but also use it to communicate with your website designers, your graphic designers, anyone that's producing anything on your behalf. Get everyone buying into the key elements that your brand really needs to communicate to stay relevant and resonate with your clients and customers. So don't forget that this is important whether you're dealing with leisure or business tourists. The brand key can really help focus your thoughts about what your customers really want to take away when they interact with your business. They need to be left feeling that they've been delighted with the experience that you have delivered, and that applies whether they are there for leisure purposes or for business purposes. I hope that you found this interesting and useful, and you can take the time to complete the brand key and then walk through your customer journey.